Hello everyone and welcome to another new video. In this video, I'm going to provide the correct answers for English File Pre-Intermediate Entry Test. So let's start with grammar. Tick A, B, or C to complete the sentences. You have an example here. He, a doctor. He's a nurse. You need to select A, B, or C. You have multiple choices here, but you need to select just one. The right answer is B. So, he isn't a doctor. He is a nurse. As you can see here, we have the subject pronoun and the verb to be in negative form, then to complete the sentence. Let's start with number 1. What next weekend? What are you going to do? What do you do? The right answer is what are you going to do next weekend? So the right answer is B. Number 2, have you ever? Pay attention to the present perfect. Have you ever Mexican food? Have you ever Mexican food? So present perfect, we need the verb in the past participle tense. Okay, so have you ever eaten, eat, ate? The right answer is eaten, PP, the past participle. Okay, number 3, this is old film. Have you seen it? Present perfect as well. So this is a, an, the. So which article is correct? Pay attention to the vowel. So this is an old. This is an old film. So the right answer is B. Okay, number 4. My mom doesn't like tennis. Play to playing, playing. The correct one is playing. My mom doesn't like playing. Remember, when we have like, then the verb plus ing. Or like, don't like, enjoy, love, or even hate. So the right answer is C. Okay, number 5. They to the radio at the moment. They are listening. Listen. Listen. At the moment. Right now. At the moment. Present continuous. So they are listening. So the right answer is A. Okay, number 6. I to the USA. I've never been. I'm never been. I was never. Which one is correct? Yes, A. I've never been to the United States of America. I've never been to the USA. And pay attention to the preposition. We say to, not in. So don't say I've never been in Casablanca. No, I've never been to Casablanca and before. Number 7, we to the cinema last night. We going, we go, we went. Which one is correct? But pay attention to this one, last night. So the verb in the past form, so go in the past is went. 8. I'm 5 years older, my sister. That, than, more. I'm 5 years older than. And pay attention how we pronounce this. I'm, not am. I'm. Okay, we go to number 9. She to work yesterday because she was ill. She was ill. doesn't go, didn't going, didn't go. Yesterday, yes, didn't go. Right. Okay, number 10. I, at the moment, because I'm on holiday. I'm not working. I don't work. I not work. So at the moment, present continuous tense. So I'm not working. Yeah, right. This one is the right answer. 11. I always a shower before breakfast. This is an adverb of frequency. So I always am having, I always have, I always has. Pay attention to the subject. And we know that has comes with the he, she, it. But here, as a subject pronoun, we have I. So we use have. I always have a shower before breakfast. So the right answer is B. We move to 12. They, burgers, they had fish and chips. They didn't. They don't have. They didn't have. And this one is completely wrong. So the right answer, they didn't have. They didn't have burgers. They had, this is in the past, they had fish and chips. 13. Who your favorite singers? Who your favorite singers? Who be, who are, who is? Which one is correct? Are, or this is not, but are or is. Sinners, plural. So who are? We come to 14. How often to the theater? How often to the theater? How often go you? How often do you go? How often you go? And pay attention to this question mark. Interrogative sentence. So we use how often do you go to the theater? So this one is the right answer. 15. They early at weekends. They haven't got up, they aren't getting up, or they don't get up. Something that happens frequently. They don't get up early at weekends, and this is the right answer. Okay, just to demonstrate one important matter here, pay attention to at weekends. We can say at weekends. We also can say on weekends, but never ever use in weekend or in weekends. Okay, 16. This is book I've ever read. Okay, this is the verb read, but in the past participle form, we read it as red, exactly as the red color, red. So, this is book I've never read. So, this is the best, the most best, the better. Okay, we're talking about the superlative comparison. The best, yeah. So, this is the best book I've ever read. And pay attention to this verb read when it comes in the past participle, how we pronounce it. Red, like, remember this, like the red color. Okay, 17. I often go swimming the weekend. N for at. We've just talked about that. So, I often go swimming at the weekend. 18. How bread do you eat? Lot, much, many. We're talking here about countable and countable nouns. So how bread is countable or uncountable? How we use how much, how lot, how many. Yeah, correct. How much? How much bread do you eat? How much? 19. What do you want this weekend? What do you want doing? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? So, what do you want this weekend? The right answer is, what do you want to do this weekend? The right answer is C. 20. There any apples? I'm hungry. Apples, plural, apples. So we use are to form an interrogative sentence, or we use is, and we pay attention to this S, plural S. So the right answer is are. 21. She hardly speaks in class. Hardly never, hardly ever, or hardly more. Hardly ever, and this is an adverb of frequency, and it refers to something that happens or it infrequently happens. So we say she hardly ever, something that happens rarely. Okay, 22. Paul left school 2010. We say in 2010, on 2010, or at 2010. Yes. In. With years, we use in. We don't have a full specific dates. With birthdays, we use on. I was born in 1982, but I was born on September 5th, 1982. Okay, 23. That man drives, don't get in his car. Dangerous, danger, dangerously. So that man drives. Dangerously is an adverb of manner, and we know that the adverb describes the verb. So where is the verb? This is the verb, drive. So the way that man is driving is dangerous. So that man drives dangerously. 24. Your brother speaks Spanish. Does, has, is. And remember this very simple question. Do you speak English? Or have you speak English? So what do you say? Yes, do. Do you speak English? So when we talking about the third singular, okay, we're talking about your brother, or we're asking you about your brother, we use does. So does your brother speak Spanish? Okay, we've come to the last one. We to Athens. Athens, this is the capital of Greece. So we to Athens, and then we drove to Paris. Flew. Hey, pay attention, it's not flow. Flew, ooh, flew, flown, fly. The right one is flew. The past form, the verb fly. We flew to Athens and then we drove to Paris. Thank you so very much, and then we move to the vocabulary.